Hey there folks, got a new knife for you. What I have here is the Rob Carter F16 Tanto flipper. If you follow me on Instagram and if you follow Rob on Instagram, you might have been able to get a preview of this knife when we posted the pics. Just a little background, I first met Rob at Blade Show 2013 and I met him on Friday, and we were just walking around, me and the future Wieners, Fast Bandit, and Nick Medivade, and if you've ever been to Blade Show, it's just so overwhelming. I was overwhelmed, so I didn't know what to buy. I'm just walking around. It's like a Home Depot full of knives, and I'm just in awe of all the knife makers. And then I came across Rob's table, and I recognized it was his dock folder. You guys seen the review on this. I saw this, I think he had like about 5, maybe more, laying on his table, and I recognized it right away from Instagram. I didn't know what Rob looked like, and he was right there, and I met him, and the guy was just like, I hate using the word, but he was such a gentleman, and he was such a good guy, and you could see that he was really proud of his work. He wasn't pushy, and the work basically sold itself. And his personality would just won me over. And this was actually the first knife I bought at Blade. Ended up hanging out with Rob later on after the show. I had a couple of beers with him. It was me, him, Nick, John Grimsmo, yeah, a few other people. It was just pretty cool. And that's the appeal of Blade Show. I'm definitely looking forward to going again this year with the Wieners. Yeah, so I got the F16 Tanto flipper. This is a full titanium frame lock. The steel he uses is 3V steel, and I asked him if he could do satin, of course. So as you can see, it's a Tanto shaped blade, and again it's 3V steel. Just get a look at the stock of the steel. It's very thick stock. Amazingly enough, I didn't weigh it, but the knife doesn't weigh that much. It's pretty lightweight, pretty pocketable, you know, very easy to keep in the pocket. You don't even feel it. And again, I asked him to do it satin. I think be done. He's having his something spectacular made by Rob, but I believe he went satin too. And I blame this on Lee. He introduces to the satin finish. Everything I want is satin, and this is the best of both worlds right here. Combination. My favorite style blade, Tanto, and a satin finish. One thing about Rob, once he gets to working on your knife, you're gonna get works in progress pictures like daily. I mean, he keeps you up to date, which is awesome, awesome customer service. He showed me the blade when he was grinding it. He showed me the initial grinds, and he's telling me the belts he's using, which is like he's speaking Greek to me. I'm, you know, I appreciate it, and it's like learning from a knife maker. But just look at this top swedge, amazing. He explained to me that he used 2 different grits to get the swedge on the top and on the main bevel, but just amazing work, amazing. And it's sharp on this end, it's sharper on this end, it's also sharpened on the Tanto edge, and it is sharp, very sharp. Just show you the other side. It's just amazing the skill that these knife makers have, and Rob is definitely one of the more skilled knife makers I had the pleasure of dealing with. You know. So he basically asked me what I wanted for the scale, and I saw that he did one for Chris Rock, I believe, on Instagram. I forget. Pardon me, Chris, I can't remember the numbers after your name, but he got that giant flipper, and he had the sculpting very similar to this. So I asked Rob if he can do the sculpting, and I asked him if he could angle it down just to make it a little different. And to leave it basically satin on top. The black that you're seeing is KG Gun Kote 2400 series. I believe it's a protectant that they use on guns, and now it's on this handle. But it just gives it that accent. It just makes, basically, as you can see, it lets the titanium satin tops pop a little bit more. And you can see how deep the sculpting is in there. Really amazing work. You know, Rob would text me, how do you like me to do the sculpting? And you know, I really don't know what I want. I hate to basically hammer down an artist. Just, I said, Rob, you know better than me. Do something spectacular. You know, he's basically asking me, how tight do I want the sculpting, or do I want it more spread out? And I just left it up to him. And he did an amazing job. And I'm sure a few guys are going to be requesting this finish on their handles. He also did the back of the handle. He also did the back spacer. And see how it meets up. Really good, you know, very precise and complete when he does the work. Here's the pocket clip. Yeah, and as you can see, this blade is sterile. There's really no markings at all on it. Nothing on the blade. I mean, just, that is just a beautiful grind. That is gorgeous. Nothing on this side. And nothing on the handle. Where he does have the maker's mark, I realized when I was examining it, he put it inside the back spacer. So let me just put my light on it so you guys can see it. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that. It's Rob's initials, and I think it's the number 6, which I guess this is the 6th one he's made. Rob, if I'm wrong, please put it in the comments. So, yeah, there it is. Yeah, just really impressive. Just amazing. Good balance. Oh, that's one thing. Oh, that's another thing I want to show you guys. So this has a ceramic detent ball. Let me see if I can hit the light. I think the light here captures it, but as you can see, it's a ceramic detent ball. Look at it. That is a huge detent ball. It's another thing asked by Rob. He asked me, how do I want the detent? Do I want a strong, medium, normal? And I asked for a stronger detent. And if you guys saw my video on Instagram, I'll do it again here. This thing has the most strongest detent I've ever had on a knife. I mean, it just sucks it up. And to break it open, it's breaking in. Rob assured me that it would definitely break in, but when I first got it, oh my God, it was killing my fingers. I couldn't. I was like, ah, what kind of a wimp am I? I can't even get this. But now, as predicted by Rob, he's absolutely right. Perfection. I guess the detent ball is just, you know, making its, I don't know how to describe it. Like basically making its ramp on the detent hole, and now it's very nice. I mean, it just fires out. You can see it's almost flipping out of my hand when I pull it. That's how strong it is. Once it breaks that detent, this thing just flies. Just some specs on it. The blade steel, again, is 3V, and the blade length is about 3.5 inches. Again, it's a Tanto shaped blade. The handle is about 4.5 inches. And it's got a ceramic detent ball. Yeah, that's it. Very impressed. And I got another one. And don't hate, I do have another one coming from Rob. He's making that warranty flipper. So me and the Wieners, I don't think Frucci's getting one, and he's gonna regret that. But me, Fast Bandit, Brian, and Menevade have a couple of knives coming in. He swears, Rob swears he's gonna do something special for us. So you know what? I don't even want to know what he's gonna do. I'll leave it up to the man, because the man is an artist. An artist. Yeah. So I don't know exactly how many of these Rob is doing. I'm pretty sure his books are closed, but if you follow him on Instagram or you go to his website, you know, You might pay close attention. There might be openings. You know, guys always cancel out. And he'll definitely be in Blade. I'm looking forward to hanging out with him again at Blade. But yeah, so this is the Rob Carter F16. Alright, folks. Peace.